Yo, what's up, guys? Back with another video, and today is part one of our playoff prediction series. So, we are going to be doing two separate videos where I predict my own playoff picture, and then Mike predicts his own playoff picture. Mike is
What's up,
also here in
guys?
this video, yeah. He's here in this video. He's not going to really talk that much because this is heavily favored towards me, but he's going to be like saying if he agrees or disagrees with everything I say. So,
I got my own video coming up.
yeah, we're gonna be like alternating every other day. So today's video is gonna be about what teams we think are gonna make the playoffs and what seed we're gonna give them. So we're gonna be predicting both NFC and AFC teams today. So let's start with the NFC 7th seed. So this might surprise you in a really big way, but I actually have the Green Bay Packers at the 7th seed with a 10-6 record. So the thing about the Green Bay Packers is I do believe they're going to tie for their division with the Vikings. And I went through all the scenarios, tiebreakers, and it comes down to the fifth tiebreaker, which is strength of victory. So this tiebreaker is a little confusing, but basically there's two teams competing for a wild card or division, right? And the tiebreaker states that you take the combined winning percentages of the opponents that a team has beaten, and whichever team has a higher winning percentage gets the tiebreaker. So let's say the Packers and the Vikings, I believe they're both going to be 10-6, and if the Vikings have a combined winning percentage over the teams of like 0.567 or something, and then the Packers have 0.547, then the Vikings' strength of victory is higher, which means they get the division tiebreaker. The Green Bay Packers got one less win than the Minnesota Vikings in this category, so it's kind of weird, but the Vikings did get the first place division win for the NFC North, which is why the Packers are 7th seed. At number 6, I have the San Francisco 49ers with a 12-4 record. So this is a really good record for a 6th seed, but the 5th seed, obviously, is going to be a really good team. So I do believe the 49ers are going to go 12-4, and I am basing all of these records off of every prediction video I've ever made. I already predicted all 32 teams, and I have the 49ers at 12-4, and that is going to deserve them the 6th best seed in the NFC playoffs. And at number 5, this might be the most controversial pick I have on this list, but I have the New Orleans Saints at number 5 with a 13-3 record. So it's not good enough to win their division. Obviously, we're going to see who does win it. But a 13-3 record, I do believe the Saints are going to get the 5th seed. Do you want to elaborate on that?
How is 13-3 not winning the NFC South? Come on, man.
Because another team in the NFC South is going to have a better record than them.
All right, well, better have some good reasons to back that one up.
So I do have the New Orleans Saints losing to 3 teams, obviously, the Buccaneers, the Eagles, and the Chiefs. So it's pretty fair. So number 4, I have the Dallas Cowboys.
All right.
So I have the Dallas Cowboys winning their division and getting the 4th seed in the NFC. And that's why I don't like the playoff structure, because a team with a 9-7 record has home field advantage over 5, 6, and 7, who will all have better records than the Cowboys. So I do believe the Cowboys are a better team in the NFC East, and the Eagles do not stand a chance at winning it this season. I feel like both of these teams are super overrated, and none of these teams are going to do anything in the playoffs if they make it, which is why I have the Cowboys at 9-7, losing embarrassing games. So easy. Number 3, I have the Minnesota Vikings. Once again, they have a 10-6 record, tied for the Green Bay Packers for their division, but it came down to strength of victory, and the Vikings won this tie by 1 game. So it's kind of crazy to think about. If this actually happened, that'd be really funny. So I do believe the Vikings are going to win their division. I think they're better than the Packers, honestly. Better team, but we'll see. So number 2, I have the NFC West supporting the Seattle Seahawks. So I do believe the Seattle Seahawks are going to get the second seed with a 14-2 record. So this team, I do believe is going to be really good next season. They're super underrated at this point in time. Their schedule looks super easy, besides their division, of course. So they should get 4 free wins from the NFC East, obviously. And I do believe they play the AFC East, which is also pretty easy. The Bills, Patriots, Jets, and Dolphins. Easy games. And they'll probably lose a couple games against their divisional rivals, getting a 14-2 record.
All right. Before you talk about your first seed, what was your Cardinals record and the Rams record you predicted?
I had the Rams at 10-6. Forgot to mention this. So the Rams and Packers are both 10-6, and they are competing for the 7th seed. And these teams did not play each other. So I had to go to a tiebreaker, and this tiebreaker was common wins against opponents. And the Packers won this tiebreaker because they beat the Eagles, and the Rams are going to lose to the Eagles, which is why I have the Packers at 7, and I have the Cardinals at 8-8. They're way over. I think you're way overrating them. It's like, come on, bro. So yeah,
I think their defense is gonna be good, dude.
it's not going to be that good.
All right,
It's not going to be
there's no
that
denying
good.
their offense is good.
They got
so-
one linebacker, and now they're the Steelers' defense. I don't think so. So I do believe the Cardinals' offense is going to be good, but not good enough to make the playoffs. So, at number 1 seed, sorry to all of you NFL fans out there, I have to give the number 1 seed to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Horrible prediction. Holy.
So, like I said, I'm not doing this off of who I think is going to be where. I'm doing this off of the record that I've predicted on all my videos. And I have the Buccaneers at a 14-2 record, losing
Might not even
week
make the
1 to the
playoffs.
Saints and losing to the Chiefs. And the only reason why this team is number 1 seed, not 2 seed, is because they had the tiebreaker over the Seahawks, which is better conference record at 7-1. I mean, not 7-1, probably like 11-1. So GG there. So
Wait. You think that they're gonna go to Denver from sunny Tampa Bay? They're gonna travel to Denver and beat the Broncos in the third week of the season.
yeah,
where they're still
all right.
going
And I put reasoning into this pick because the Broncos the week before have to travel to Pittsburgh. Week 2, they're gonna get their butts whooped in this game. Go home and have a horrible game against Tom Brady, who's already familiar against playing the Broncos. So it should be an easy W for Tom Brady, no doubt about it.
You think they're gonna sweep the Vikings?
Sweep the Vikings. This game's a home game, and it's
Never
really late in the
mind.
season.
Never mind.
So I don't know why you said that. They're not even in the same division. Pretty dumb comment by you, but it's whatever. So yeah, I do believe the Bucks are gonna go 14-2. I don't even know why people are surprised about this because it is Tom Brady and Gronk. Tom Brady gets the first seed every freaking season.
Their defense.
Their defense isn't bad. They don't even need a good defense. It's common sense. Tom Brady's defense was horrible against the first seed.
What about the Cardinals then?
What?
Cardinals is the same thing.
Yeah, but they got
Good
Tom
offense,
Brady,
bad defense.
dude. Tom Brady's clutch.
Doesn't matter.
He's a loser, but he's clutch. So yeah, like I said, I'm number 1 Tom Brady hater in the world. It's just common sense for me, in my opinion. So they should get the first seed. So, with all that being counted, number 1 Buccaneers, 2 Seahawks, 3 Vikings, 4 Cowboys, 5 Saints, 6 49ers, 7 Packers. So, let's go to the AFC playoff picture.
Please fix things.
I think I have a pretty accurate thing right here. The NFC is gonna have a lot of good teams, but the AFC is a different answer to this question. So,
Strongly agree.
yeah, okay, good. So, let's start with number 7 in the AFC. So I looked at all my AFC records, and the 7th seed is gonna have an 8-8 record, not really good, and it's between the Patriots or the Broncos for the number 7 seed, and the tiebreaker went to the Patriots with an 8-8
No,
record.
what the heck?
It's a tiebreaker. It's not an opinionated tiebreaker. It's a mathematical one, and the Patriots won this tiebreaker against the Broncos. I hate to see it, but do believe the Patriots are going to make the playoffs. They're not
What
even.
was the tiebreaker?
I think it's conference record. So Oh no, sorry, it's head-to-head record. The Patriots are going to beat the Broncos in New England. It should be an easy win for the Patriots, no doubt about it. So yeah, easy win, GG. So I think this team could upset some people in the playoffs, because we'll see later. But at number 6, I have the Houston Texans. So I have the Texans getting the 6th seed in the AFC. So I do believe
Won't make playoffs.
What?
They won't make the playoffs.
They will. It's bad opinion, but so I think the Texans over the Titans are gonna get the 6th seed next season, and it's definitely gonna be the Texans because I feel like the Titans had an amazing season last year at the end, and the hype is gonna continue. Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, good team, easy win for the Titans. So the Texans are gonna fall to the 6th seed with a 9-7 record. So, 5th seed. This is also very controversial. Mike, I think you know the answer to this question. Who do I have at the 5th seed?
Is it the Steelers?
Mm-mm.
The heck? Is it the Raiders? The Bills?
No, it's the Baltimore Ravens.
Bruh.
So I have the Baltimore Ravens with a
All right.
12-4 record on the 5th seed. And obviously, they didn't win their division. And I have many reasoning to believe this is going to actually happen. This isn't even opinionated. This is factual. The Ravens are going to get the 5th seed.
12-4.
The Ravens are going to get the 5th seed with a 12-4 record. And I'll explain why when I come to the first place of the AFC North.
12-4 seems pretty reasonable, so I'll give you that. But I don't know how they're going to be 5th seed. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll see. I'll explain later. So number 4, one of the worst records in the playoffs, along with the Cowboys. The 4 seed is going to go to the Buffalo Bills. Overrated or underrated? I do believe this team is very overrated. But they're still going to win their division because it's not hard to win it. The Patriots are going to suck next season. Common sense. Bills should win their division with a 9-7 record. Probably higher, but 9-7 suits the Bill right here. Get it? Get it? Alright. At number 3, I have the Tennessee Titans with a 12-4 record. So I do believe this team is going to be solid next season. It's only about time. This team's good, and had an amazing playoff run last year. Beat the Patriots, beat the Ravens in the playoffs. Good team, and their schedule, it's not the worst, but it's not the best.
Who are their losses going to be to?
So I do believe they're going to lose to the Broncos in Denver, at the Minnesota Vikings, to the Texans once, and then at the Green Bay Packers. And that's...
You think they're going to sweep the Colts?
Yeah, the Colts suck. Come on, bro.
All right. And the Ravens? You think they're going to beat the Ravens?
Yeah, obviously. History repeats itself. They're going to Baltimore and winning this game. Common sense. So, at number 2 seed in the AFC, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers with a 13-3 record. One more win than the Baltimore Ravens, beating them out for the AFC North. So many people
laughing music.
Many people are DC Washington Redskins fans, and when their team went 2-14, half of their population converted to Baltimore Ravens fans. So I'm not surprised if this video gets a lot of hate. A lot of bandwagons like this team, the Ravens. But you already know the Pittsburgh Steelers are competing for the AFC North with one of the best defenses in the league, no doubt about it. Ben Roethlisberger's return, Eric Ebron, Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson. Oh my God. This offense is going to be killer next season, in my opinion. It's going to be top 7 in the league, and that's all they need. Because their defense is going to be so good, it's going to carry them against good teams, and they're going to get all those wins. So I do believe the Steelers are going to lose at the Tennessee Titans, at the Baltimore Ravens, and at the Dallas Cowboys. So that's only 3 losses. But if you look at the Steelers' schedule, they have the second easiest schedule in the NFL with the Giants. Oh my gosh, easy win. Eagles, Redskins, all those easy teams. Their division's trash besides the Ravens, the Jaguars, the Colts, easy. Texans at home. Do believe this team is going to have a very fortunate schedule, and they're going to get a lot of wins, which is why I have.
So I agree on that part. I won't bash this too much just because their schedule is really easy. So I do think I do think they were basically handed the playoffs in terms of strength of schedule. So I do think they'll make the playoffs. But I do think that the major question mark is Ben Roethlisberger. And obviously he says he's healthy, he posts videos and all that stuff. But how old is he? Probably like 40, right? 38?
Or he's 38.
Old dude.
But if you think Ben
Yeah.
Roethlisberger's going to have a regression this year, you're stupid, all right? I bet $100
I don't
to
think he's gonna
anyone
be-
who comments on this video, Ben Roethlisberger has a great season. No doubt about it. Easy win.
I don't know.
We'll
right.
see.
Who
So,
you got at number one?
number one, this is very easy. Fill in the blanks. Kansas City Chiefs should get the number 1 seed in the AFC. The best record in the NFL, going undefeated. So I do believe the Chiefs
Bruh.
are going 16-0. Their schedule
Bruh.
is so easy. Besides, at the Saints, where I debatably think they might lose, but I think they might clutch it out. No doubt about it.
See, like, this doesn't make... If you have the Buccaneers as the 1 seed, then you're saying, like, the Buccaneers are the 1 seed in the NFC, and you think they're going to beat them in Tampa Bay?
The Chiefs do play in Tampa Bay next season, and this game is, I think it's later in the season, looks like week 11 or 12, maybe 13. So I do think they're going to win this game, though, because we saw Mahomes go to New England last season, and 2 years before that. They always beat the Patriots. Mahomes is Tom Brady's counter. That's why he left the Patriots and went to the NFC, because he's afraid of Mahomes. It's common sense. So it should be an easy win for the Chiefs.
So I think that they are going to have a good record, but at Ravens, at Bills, at Buccaneers, at Saints, in my opinion, they'll lose one of those games to not go undefeated.
I don't think so, because they're all spread out. And the Ravens, they aren't clutch against the Chiefs. History repeats itself.
It's
They
true.
haven't beat the Chiefs in so long. So I expect them to win all these games 16-0. So, that being said, number 1, I have the Chiefs. They get a bye week. At number 2, I have the Steelers playing the Patriots wildcard weekends. At number 3, I have the Titans playing their division rival, the Texans, wildcard weekends. And at number 4, I have the Bills playing number 5 Ravens wildcard weekend in Buffalo. I have the number 1 seed Buccaneers getting a bye. The number 2 Seattle Seahawks playing the Green Bay Packers at home. The number 3 Minnesota Vikings playing the 49ers at home. And the Dallas Cowboys playing the New Orleans Saints at home in the playoffs. So, like I said, this is a part 1 of the series. Mike will be posting his playoff predictions tomorrow. And then every other day, we're going to alternate. And the next video is going to be wildcard weekend predictions. So, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Adios.